Boy, hey, I want to say welcome to it. This is the House of Soca. I want to welcome you to my home, my humble abode once again. Right now, we're on my back patio with my little grill and so on. You know, this really thing. I tell you last episode that I'm rich. I'm rich. You dig? So we're here. I want to say welcome to it. It's all about the House of Soca, bringing it to you all courtesy. Courts, bringing value home, and of course, me, M&ETV. And listen, when we say courts, bringing value home, we are bringing the venue to you, and Courts is also bringing the venue to you 2022. And happening right now at Courts, you can get up to 50% off mattresses store-wide, up to 20% off on fitness equipment, and save big with discounts on television, fridges, and stoves. If you need financing, they have that for you as well. Courts, bringing value home. As with tradition, we start the show off with a trivia. If you're tuning in now for the first time, what we do is we give you a trivia at the top of the show, and you have until 3 p.m. to figure it out, and you can go to the Courts TNT, that's at Courts TNT, to give your answer. Today's trivia is what year and where was the first Soca Monarch held? Let me give you that again. What year and where was the first Soca Monarch held? You answer correctly, you have a chance to win some great prizes or courtesy of friends at Courts. All right, we have a great show in store for you guys today. As we say, all your favorite Soca artists, we bring it up close and personal because we bring the venue home to you. So we are on a patio chilling today, so don't go nowhere. Keep it nice and tight, keep it locked, go get something to eat, go and get a drink. When we get back, have a brethren coming and line on my patio with me. We're going to talk the art form, we're going to learn the things and know the things. You dig? Keep it locked. Shabba!
Want to bring Carnival home? Look no further. Courts is the venue. Chip to savings and fantastic finds for Mattress Mondays, TVs on the rocks, Soca sectionals, and much more. We've got quality and prices to make you jump and wave. Shop and get it now. Pay absolutely nothing for 30 days with ready finance. Make your home the venue. Visit a store near you. Courts, bringing value home. Special conditions apply. Offer runs from February 15th through March 1st, 2022.
The 2022 Chutney Soca Monarch. 15 of the top Chutney Soca artists in the world. 5 for the 2 biggest titles in Chutney Soca. Will G.I. retain his crown? Will Nisha reign in 2022 as the Queen of Chutney Soca? Special opening performance by the world's greatest Chutney Soca artist, Ravi D, and his full band, Karma, featuring Nisha B and Abishai and the Kalnayak Dance Academy. Hosted by our very own non-news anchor, Kenneth Superstar, and Big Rich the Kungalungs. All artists backed up by Wizzy and Avatar. Saturday, 26 February. We feature one of the biggest productions in Trinidad and Tobago's Taste of Carnival. Limited tickets are available. All public health protocols will be observed, and all patrons must show proof of vaccination. Call us at 653-2908. WhatsApp your ticket reservations at 789-3874. Or send us an email at southexevents@gmail.com. The 2022 Chutney Soca Monarch is sponsored by TSTT, Extra Foods, Stand Steel, Tropicus Beach Resort, U97, TTT, Whiteo, Magnum, and the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and the Arts.
She's beautiful,
talented, and this is her time.
You have me singing 911 emergency.
TNT, you are invited to Soca with her.
Soca with her.
Special edition.
Because I love you, Jaja.
Celebrating a star who has arrived. The Queen of Soca, Patrice Roberts.
I know drink water and mind my business.
Alongside the superstars of Soca, backed by the 18 band, all in one amazing show.
Carnival Wednesday, February 23rd at Naparima Amphitheatre.
Tickets available at islandeticket.com.
Bellini's Drug Mart, Sutton Street, San Fernando.
For more information, call 774-5555.
All health and safety protocols in full effect.
Better days are coming. Change your ways.
Carnival Wednesday, February 23rd.
2022. Soca with her.
Hi, I'm Darren.
Hi, I'm Anastasia. And join us every Tuesday for the new special feature at 8 p.m. on M&ETV.
The crossings countdown, it's on. That was good, Richard. That's good. Wait, I hear the alarm from a 4x4. Coming back.
4x4? 4x4. Last time I talked to this boy, he had an 80 wagon. See you guys.
Oh na 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 na, baby, it's your boy Dev. Oh na 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 na, wine for me.
Yeah. We are back. We are live on my patio chilling. And how could I lost my mind and lost my manners? You know, I can't do this without my brother Jared Feister. He's always here. They kind of hide him away in the patio today because, let me be honest, so far, let's see my living room, it's nice. You understand? Let's see my kitchen. For my backyard, yeah, I don't have a big backyard, it's small. So we have to squeeze up. So you can't fix it, man. Right? My backyard ain't that rough. But nevertheless, I'm here, and I'm here with a brethren of the South Soil, none other than, it's your boy Dev. Let me give you a COVID protocol bounce. Want to welcome Dev to the back. You understand? To the patio. All is well?
Everything good, good, man.
I want to treat this thing real. We're doing this thing in real time because I ain't seeing so long, but I want to know how everything going. Health and strength, all is well?
Everything good, health and strength. I lost my grandmother last week. She buried this Friday.
Right.
So that is the only thing.
Condolences, natural or to the pandemic?
No, natural.
Natural. Well, all right.
Yeah,
so
she was about 79 or 80.
Well, you get plenty from granny, man, so you can't be upset, you understand? As we always say, as the biblical term is 3 scores and 10.
Yeah.
Anything after 3 scores and 10 is really a grace and a blessing from God. So you get the 3 scores and 10, so you have to be thankful for that. So we want to say condolences to you and the family, and you know, well, granny's in a better place.
Yeah, man.
All right? So for those of you who don't know, this is Dev. This is a brother who we knew long before the soca thing. Long before we heard Dev with drinking partner and singing, we know Dev as the man for any promoter or anybody throwing a party from the north.
Yeah.
You cannot, it was blasphemous to have a party and do not go by Dev and drop tickets.
Yes,
For anybody who know the history,
any party that's saying
it
something.
It could be big, small.
Yeah.
Once you have an event in Trinidad and Tobago, Dev is the man you had to go by to make sure that he had tickets for your events. And let me tell you, he is averaging. Many used to know when you listen to a radio ad and you hear tickets available by Dev, yeah, you know that's a big dance because once Dev, and from the time you call down by Dev and Dev say, now we're so loud, you know your thing good.
Yeah, man.
You understand? So that's the beginning. So for those who don't know, Dev, Sando by birth.
Yeah.
Originally.
Koki village.
Koki, originally a barber.
Then I branched off to the promoting. Then I went into the managing.
Right.
For who don't know, with Buffy. Man, whining on anything.
Yeah, I remember you was Buffy's manager. You're still in my phone, in all honesty.
Yes.
Your name in my phone is
Yeah.
Dev Buffy manager. Still to this day. All these years
And
later.
big up to you too. You was TC at that time.
Yeah.
You for the ad libs in the track, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And from there, but music is something I always loved since in school. You know, talent shows and things in school, I always used to be part of it. And it's just one day, producer say, better I do a thing. And I wrote Drinking Partner for Classy to sing.
Right.
But when I did the demo, he said, you know, better you sing it with him. And I was like, you know what? I want to do this all the time. So I had nothing to lose. And I went ahead and I started to fly with that one song and then get more fans, and I just had to keep going. And
Well,
you know, so
before we go any further, let me take it. Stay right there, stick up in right there. Drinking Partner came on the scene. By that time, we know the promotion thing wasn't heavy. You're rushing the brush. What about before that? It had the Juve.
Yes.
Because that's why you have the tagline King of the
King of the
Juve.
Juve,
People
yeah.
feel the King of the Juve
It's
because
from
you sing a
songs.
Juve song.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
in all honesty, for those who don't know, the King of the Juve really spawned from back in the day. You used to have a Juve launch.
Yes.
That was huge.
Yeah.
For the Sando people. Take me back to the Juve days. What was the vibe? Was it a barbershop thing, a line thing? What really bring about the Juve band?
No, well, the Juve vibes came about from the promotional team. So we started bus rides, we started with little house parties, and then we decided one day, let me go into the Juve, because it's something the whole committee we love. So we used to go Port of Spain, play Juve, then take the bus, come back down to South to catch the ending up, you know. So we decided, you know, let me do our own Juve, and it started from there. And this year would have been 16 years.
They do the Juve.
16 years there,
Wow.
the Juve now, yeah.
Wow.
And give thanks for that, man.
So the Juve thing started up, and all that while I was doing on the barbershop, well, the mecca, the barbershop
Yes.
really, the barbershop was
Everything
been there
started from
foundation,
there.
from the shop.
From the
and the
barbershop.
shop was also the place that you had to go to, that's the hub.
Yes.
That's the hub to get information about the Juve, to pick up tickets for every event that
the
going
mass
around.
camp, everything was...
Everything was the barbershop.
Yeah, yeah.
So we still stay right there. Where the barbershop now?
Barbershop still there.
Still there.
Still there.
All these years later,
Still
still
there in Koki, still there, you know. I hairdresser there, I had 2 barbers there, you know, so it's still functioning.
Right.
But well, you know how it was with the pandemic and places were closed and things, so we back up and functioning now and everything good. So I just spend my time fully on my music.
Right.
You know, so.
So you ain't trimming as much, or you have your...
Not as much. I have people
I'm not going to say you have them personal people who ain't want nobody else trimming.
Yeah, and I'll tell them, right, come Sunday, come Monday, whatever, they have time, man. Yeah.
Right, so we move, drinking partner. That was how the gate that went on. You realize that, boy, this thing have energy.
Yeah.
From there, what was the next move? What was the plan? What was the mindset? What was the strategy behind? You're coming out of drinking partner, you say, well, okay, after drinking partner, when you decided you want to do it full time, or it came after?
Yeah, after drinking partner, I realized I want to do it full time, but I still was in the shop after in the night time I would go studio, I still back and forth, and it was only really in 2017 is when I said, boy, let me take this thing full time, and I let go the shop, and I started to take my music.
Lego as a new sub-trimming.
As a me sub-trimming. And that year is when I got Jam, my biggest hit. Right
All
now.
I want to do
is Jam.
right?
Yeah, so you know, that sacrifice I made paid off, and since then I just sticking to my music. I just educated myself more about it and just pushing forward.
All right, so pandemic come, pandemic hit, everything slowed down. What was the mindset like, saying like at any point in time in the pandemic, you tell yourself, boy, you see this thing, you think, let me go back and pick up my tools and them and try and trim two. Try and trim 2 people and catch back a link,
Yes. That come in my mind a lot of times. It was real hard as a creative to write and think, because he wasn't getting no vibes, no inspiration at all. So like the first 3 to 4 months when we were locked down, it's like, what are you going to write about? What are you going to do? This place going to open back, what going to happen? We did some charities, tried to keep occupied, but it was still limited now. And I was like, what we really going to do, boy? And then after the vibes started to pick up, I started to watch different movies, different documentaries to get inspiration to start to write. And a lot of producers were still sending rhythms and studying like what to write now. And then after a while, it started to pick back up, and you know, but it was a little kind of shaky in the beginning.
All right, so we out of that, you form about a space. So let me tell you, it's the writing process for Dev. You said you write drinking partner. For classy at the time you end up singing it.
Yeah.
You write all your stuff or you work with writers?
I write and work with writers because the thing with me, I'm not afraid to ask for help.
Right.
You know what I mean? And if somebody specialized in this field, I would come to you with what I have.
Right.
This is what I have here. How we tightening this? How we fixing this? I need a hook. I need 2 more lines. I need whatever. So I work with Daryl Jove. I work with Emmanuel Rodder. I work with
Work with some big names, right?
Yeah, I work with a guy by the name of Jello. He's a new writer.
Right.
Who else, boy? A lot of writers I work with. I work with Atto Williams too. He's a writer also and a producer. I work with Keisha. I work with a couple writers.
So what it is in store for Dev, remember you're dabbling in management. While doing this, is there any young artists like around in your zone from Sando that you ever thought that, listen, let me go back and touch that again to bring somebody? Because at the time, if you're being fair, when you bring Buffy into the scene, is your popularity is really what propelled and helped Buffy. Because Buffy came at a time when everybody knew Dev
as the man for soul.
Right.
Yeah.
You understand? And not only that, was a popular name around the town, so people knew that they had to go by there for tickets. So when you had connections with most of the promoters, most of the artists, because if artists doing an event, they're calling your phone.
Everybody calling.
Exactly. So you had that tie to tell people, listen, I have a young artist here, get them a little listen. And what I appreciate with you, and I will say it loud and in public, is that you never use that to really push yourself in terms of say, well, okay, cool, all is me. So it's not like a man had to say, well, boy, in order to get my ticket sell by Dev, I need to
in order
to get my ticket sell by Dev, I need to you know,
Yeah.
and I need to play everything as Devin. And Devin give me nothing. Is there any young talent on your end that you think that you want to really try and give that help to, try and give them a little platform?
Yes, and you wouldn't believe, just last week, I studied and I said, boy, after the carnival, there are 2 artists I'm looking at right now to at least get a song for them. One is a writer already, so he could write a song, and the other one, he's a bad artist, but he's not so good in writing, so just got a strong song for him. So it's really 2 that I have my eyes on right now.
From the south side?
From the south side.
Right.
And well, anything like Christo and these guys from south, any help they need, they could always call me, and I would just give them that push or that forward or that assistance or whatever information they need.
Nice. So 2021 came, went, now we smacking 2022. We was hoping for more.
Yeah, boy.
Everybody had their fingers crossed, hoping that, listen, we get a little more than we get in.
Yeah.
You understand? But 2 contributions this year. 2 beautiful songs. Those are written by you too?
Yes, Feeling Good. That was written by Arthur Williams, Daryl Jovey, and myself.
Right.
But the concept, everything, I created it. And then we came in the studio and we played together.
Because you're from South too, right?
Yeah. Slam Bam, that was produced by Precision and was written by Tano. That was written by Tano.
Right.
So that was there in the pipeline since 2019. Just sit down there, and then Casey was like, you know what? You ain't gonna put it out yet. And then he was like, you know what? Better we put it out. And we ended up putting it out because we wasn't sure how long we'll be inside for. So music is a thing ain't going rotten. So
not music like house
we
music.
put it out. But you see, when I see everybody in Miami and he plays wild, I say, yes, Trinidad band gig nice. And it wasn't that.
It wasn't that, but you had to say thanks for small mercies. At the end
Of
of the day,
course. It
at
could
the
have
end of
been
the day,
worse.
It could have been worse.
Yeah.
We could have been inside for sure.
Yeah.
At least there's an opportunity now for artists to still spread their wings. A lot of people getting opportunities to see people. One of the biggest things, what I want to ask you though, is what has your mental space been from the pandemic to now? If you have to balance it on a scale of 1 to 10.
I would say
Personally,
about 9.5.
Nice. So good?
Yeah, well, you see, with the pandemic, I learned a lot that I might not study when the place was open and normal. I mean, I started to do a little more research. I started to read a little more. I started to invest in myself. I could do more songs. I could write more. But normally, when you're on the road and you're on tour, you wouldn't be able to always go in studio and produce all the amount of tracks that I've produced already. You know what I mean? So it was a learning experience for me.
So it was a positive end. So you had on the higher end of the spectrum, you say, so mentally. So you weren't affected mentally. There didn't come a time when you felt despondent, wanting to give up. Outside of the fact that you thought about going and do barbing, but that's not really a digression, because at the end of the day, that's your foundation. At the end of the day, that's something that you do. You understand? But you had the mental capacity to say, well, okay, I'm in a good space. You take it every day at a time.
Every day at a time, but I always
balance it out.
I always try to look at the positive in everything. In everything, you can look at the negative side or the positive side. I always try to look at the positive side and see how I could improve. You understand?
Nice. So guys, this is the House of Soca. We're chilling with Dev. You understand? I want to take a small break. When we come back, we have more Dev. He has some contributions. He can't come on my patio and then give me a little 1-2 song. You had to give me something. You understand what I'm saying? So they don't go nowhere. Keep it locked. This is the House of Soca. We're doing it for Courts, bringing value home. Come on.
Want to bring Carnival home? Look no further. Courts is the venue. Chip to savings and fantastic finds for Mattress Mondays, TVs on the rocks, Soca sectionals, and much more. We've got quality and prices to make you jump and wave. Shop and get it now. Pay absolutely nothing for 30 days with ready finance. Make your home the venue. Visit a store near you. Courts, bringing value home. Special conditions apply. Offer runs from February 15th through March 1st, 2022.
Alexa, can you play my song, please?
Every day across Trinidad, Flow is connecting communities near and far. Our dedicated teams are always working to keep you connected to the world beyond your doorstep. Improving internet accessibility across Trinidad, one home at a time. At Flow, we work hard for you, so you work hard for your family on the largest high-speed network. Connecting you to more every day with Flow.
The 2022 Chutney Soca Monarch. 15 of the top Chutney Soca artists in the world. 5 for the 2 biggest titles in Chutney Soca. Will G.I. retain his crown? Will Nisha reign in 2022 as the Queen of Chutney Soca? Special opening performance by the world's greatest Chutney Soca artist, Ravi B, and his core band, Karma, featuring Nisha B and Abishai and the Kalnayak Dance Academy. Hosted by our very own non-news anchor, Kenneth Superstar, and Big Rich the Pungalungs. All artists backed up by Wizzy and Avatar. Saturday, 26 February. We feature one of the biggest productions in Trinidad and Tobago's Taste of Carnival. Limited tickets are available. All public health protocols will be observed, and all patrons must show proof of vaccination. Call us at 653-2908. WhatsApp your ticket reservations at 789-3874. Or send us an email at southexevents@gmail.com. The 2022 Chutney Soca Market is sponsored by TSTT, Extra Foods, Stand Steel, Tropicus Beach Resort, U97, TTT, Whiteo, Magnum, and the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and the Arts.
Yes, girl, yes, girl, yes, girl. Don't stop, girl.
Yes, I, guys. We're back on my porch, on my patio. And this is the House of Soca. Remember, we do it all courtesy courts, bringing value home, and we are bringing the venue home to you right here on M&ETV. On my patio today, we are rolling with my boy Dev. We rock back. But before that, before we talk to Dev a little bit more, I just want to remind you about the trivia. All right, remember, you answer correctly, and you have until 3 p.m. to give us the correct answer. The question, today's question is, what year and where was the first Soca Monarch held? Give it that again. What year and where was the first Soca Monarch held? And you send that answer to the IG or the Facebook at Courts TNT. That's where you give the answer. So you go and just follow those handles, and you can just hit that follow button. All right? So Dev, it has some traditional things we do in the patio. Once we're in the House of Soca, there's some traditional things we ask. One of the things we want to find out is, what is a day in the life of Dev? Like, what do you do? What is your peaceful place? What do you do? What does Dev do to feel good and rock back and relax?
Well, so for me to rock back and relax, I like to go to the waterfall. You know, go
anyone in particular? Or?
Yeah, I like to go to Morang, that is Maracas and Joseph. And
you live in quite south and go there?
Well, that's the closest.
Oh, wow.
Wow, I'll go Blanche shares.
Well, but I go take a hose and train you. You see, last time I drive.
No, that is right. That's
I get
right.
you be a waterfall thing, brother.
You know,
yeah.
so that's where I will go, relax myself, wash my dread, say a little prayer, I'll carry up my little music, get some little inspiration there. So that is where I really go and relax. Or by the barber shop with them boys and them, and it's just real old talk and yeah.
So let me ask you this though. What is your favorite spot when you're home? Like, what piece of, we ask this to everybody who come on this show, right? Like, what is your, and I say this, not TV, not the fridge.
Right.
You can't answer that.
Right.
What piece of appliance that it is used the most? Whom are you? Not the TV.
Not the TV.
Not the, I don't tell my bed night.
And not the charger for your phone.
The charger for your phone, is that considered an appliance?
No, right?
Asking pump.
Because
that's considered an appliance, I think so. Is that an appliance? It's an accessory, yeah, but
I would say.
Well, that's a good answer, though. You know, I never think about that. Yeah. Everybody usually use
iPhone always plug in.
Yeah. A great answer. Everybody always asking for. Right now, I need a charger for my phone. Right now. Because I'm about 2%. But you can, well, now leave you with that one. That's the first time anybody ever come and say something like that. That's a good one. Keep it. It's an accessory, but we'll work with that.
Yeah.
We'll work with that one. We'll work with that one. So, where do you see Dev? What is the ultimate boundary or the goal, or what do you want people to remember Dev as? When you look at Dev from here, we know you came from barbershop, transcending to the band, no music is there. I know the sky is the limit, but what we can look out for Dev? What is the next Dev move?
Well, the next move really is to do my own Dev shows, my own tours in the US and Europe.
Right.
You know, that is in the making right now. to release my album, right? Because that hold back due to the pandemic also, because Slam Bam is one of these songs that I wanted on the album too now.
Right.
You know, so that will be this year, the tour this year, and I'm doing some different kind of music in terms of same Trini lingo, but
different rhythm.
Different kind of rhythm, you know what I mean? So I just trying to cross it over to the international market, and Dev must be a household name and an international name also.
Got you.
Yeah.
So guys, Dev is on the patio. He can't come on the patio and then give me a thing. So Jared, line up something for Dev, and let me just get on in the patio. Don't mash up none of my things. I know you're rich and thing, but don't mash up nothing, right?
Let me sit down and sing, man. I might shoot on your plan.
Nah, don't mash on them things. You see, they do realize this is what is called succulents. You know?
Yeah.
I'm bringing them from Hong Kong. Right? A man really shipped that in for me, and I pay real money in duties free to in customs to clear these, because you're not supposed to bring in plants.
Yeah.
But because of all my connections and the fact that I'm super rich, I was able to bring in these. All right? So be careful, don't bounce it. Those are imported succulents all the way from Hong Kong. All right?
Supposed to go Hong Kong next week.
Yeah, well, I will send anybody my way you can get
Right,
those.
I'll go.
Dev is on the patio. Let me go.
Oh na 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 na, baby. Oh na 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 na, one for me. It's like slam bam, badang badang. I mean say badang badang. Precision on the rhythm. You're not go get away, na 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 na, baby. That bumper can get away, na 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 na. Wine for me, Juve morning, Oiland. Push back, give me properly, na 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 na, na na na. Hear me now like slam bam, badang badang, big jam, wine and go down. My girl, come for the slam. We should come for a man, woman, hey, big jam, style and pattern. With the girl, with the big bam bam, slam bam, you could forget your man. Get ready for the wickedest jam. So ready?
Yes, girl, yes, girl, yes, girl. Don't stop, girl, don't stop it. Don't stop, girl, don't stop it. Don't stop, girl, don't stop it.
Look good.
Hey, don't stop cause I'm feeling good. Don't stop cause I'm feeling good. Don't stop cause I'm feeling good. Oh gosh, girl.
Pull up. I said pull up that boy.
Dev is on the patio. This is how we do.
Yes, girl, yes, girl.
Yeah.
Don't stop, girl, don't stop it.
Don't stop, girl, don't stop.
All my sexy ladies tuning in. Listen, hey,
don't stop cause I'm feeling good. Don't stop cause I'm feeling good. Don't stop cause I'm feeling good. Oh gosh, girl, push back on me, girl. Don't stop cause I'm feeling good. Don't stop cause I'm feeling good. Don't stop cause I'm feeling good. I want you bend up your back and wine, girl. Don't stop it at all. Oh gosh, you can ride, girl. I want you take your time when you're crying, girl. Don't stop it at all. Hey, don't stop it at all. So when you wind back and we make contact, yes baby I like that. Party going nice. Keep it right there. Pressure when you're whining. You could always find me. Where is Daddy? Tell them. Don't stop cause I'm feeling good. Don't
So I
stop
tell you
cause
one
I'm
time
feeling
there,
good.
hold on. Bounce my load there, I had to fix this. Fix that for me now, my OCD boy. Yeah, my OCD. You can't come in my place, you have to make sure I keep... I'm a man very particular about my things, you understand?
yes.
Hey, I want to thank my brother there for passing through. We still love and honor. This is the House of Soca. Don't go anywhere. We have more people out here and somebody calling me outside. A horn blowing outside. I'm going to see who want to come and chill on the patio. Keep it locked. We'll be back. Shabba!
Want to bring Carnival home? Look no further. Courts is the venue. Chip to savings and fantastic finds for Mattress Mondays, TVs on the rocks, Soca sectionals, and much more. We've got quality and prices to make you jump and wave. Shop and get it now. Pay absolutely nothing for 30 days with ready finance. Make your home the venue. Visit a store near you. Courts, bringing value home. Special conditions apply. Offer runs from February 15th through March 1st, 2022.
Hi, I'm Darren.
Hi, I'm Anastasia. And join us every Tuesday for the new special feature at 8 p.m. on M&ETV.
The crossing's countdown, it's on. That was good, Richard. That's good. With a handy alarm from a 4x4. Coming back.
4x4? 4x4? Last time I talked to this boy, he had an 80 wagon. See you again.
Well, Trinidad and Tobago, you don't know, it's your boy Garo, and we out here in the streets of San Fernando. So we're going on to the last one here now. Sure. You're going to be activated with this one, right?
I say I understand the youths and them how they just drift, you know, but I going with that question.
All right, so we out here with
Aaron.
And
Keisha.
There we go. Yeah.
They like this one.
That's right. I turn up the vent till it turn over.
I turn up the vent till it turn over.
Oh man.
We come out to ask the patrons and them, what's your pick for Roadmap 2022 this year? Let we go.
The 2022 Chutney Soca Monarch. 15 of the top Chutney Soca artists in the world. 5 for the 2 biggest titles in Chutney Soca. Will G.I. retain his crown? Will Nisha reign in 2022 as the Queen of Chutney Soca? Special opening performance by the world's greatest Chutney Soca artist, Ravi D, and his full band, Karma, featuring Nisha B and Abishai and the Kanayak Dance Academy. Hosted by our very own non-news anchor, Kenneth Superstar, and Big Rich the Kungalungs. All artists backed up by Wizzy and Avatar. Saturday, 26th February, we feature one of the biggest productions in Trinidad and Tobago's Taste of Carnival. Limited tickets are available. All public health protocols will be observed, and all patrons must show proof of vaccination. Call us at 653-2908. WhatsApp your ticket reservations at 789-3874, or send us an email at southexevents@gmail.com. The 2022 Chutney Soca Monarch is sponsored by TSTT, Extra Foods, Stand Steel, Tropicus Beach Resort, U97, TTT, White Oak, Magnum, and the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and the Arts.
Yeah. Hey, welcome back to it. This is the House of Soca. Your Shudi Jaiga. I am here. And listen, we bringing the venue home to you. That's what we do. Want to say much love to our friends, of course, obviously, for always outfitting different parts of my home. We're on the patio. The horn is blowing hard. I'm hearing this hard horn outside. You know that horn they say like when you're going court? I'm hearing that hard horn blowing outside, like it's a river lime kind of horn. And who it is? None other than the river champion himself. The river champion, Mr. Bodo. I'm going to give the official bounce. Rafi is on the patio. What are you saying, buddy?
What's up, man? Good afternoon.
You understand? Yes, boy, Rafi is here on the patio. Boy, lime with me. Boy, I ain't see Rafi in about 2 years. Watch me, the last time I ain't see Rafi turned a TikTok star here. Rafi is a TikTok star. It ain't had nobody who just do TikTok more than Rafi. Watch me, well, I can't stop asking what the pandemic do for you because you turn a TikTok star.
Yeah.
You stop saying chutney when he's doing TikTok. The man have more TikTok than song.
Well, we have to do something, right?
So what you saying, boy?
I cool, man. Can't complain.
Can't complain.
Yes.
Well, I can't stop asking how this season going because you've been constantly working. At the end of the day, you've been, and when I say working, not only doing shows and things, but you kept, because I've been seeing it. Tell me if I'm wrong. Over the course of the pandemic, everybody was affected, we know that. But
yes.
I want to believe you found something to make you settle out and be balanced, which, as you say, the TikTok. We might make jokes and things, but at the end of the day, it was healing for a lot of people. As you said, it gave you something to do. So
yeah, definitely, man. TikTok, I mean, I really wanted a way to reach out to the fans, and we couldn't do that live.
Right.
So TikTok was one of the avenues that I used to really reach out to a lot of people, and a lot of people gravitate towards TikTok, and it's like the new thing in terms of platforms. And yeah, so I adjusted, and I always like acting. You know, when I watch looking at Shah Rukh Khan and all these guys, I want to be a Shah Rukh Khan too. So and TikTok kind of brought that avenue now, and so it was something new to experience, and
I played along with it, and it started to do well. I see my numbers started to climb and climb and climb by the tens of thousands of people joining. And so I was like, okay, well, yeah, well, we continue doing it. And at first, people were making a lot of fun of me, but I had literally nothing to do because I got stuck in Miami when the pandemic started. So I was just like there doing stuff, learning to cook and all sorts of things. So I become a TikTok star.
Yeah, no, nothing wrong with that. Listen, boy, it happened. Things just happen anywhere and any corner.
Yeah.
So you have to get thankful when it does happen. And talking about numbers growing. Let's talk Rafi. Yes, we will talk music, we will talk all of that. But I want to know, how has it been for you, the transition in terms of seeing the numbers grow? Because you are no longer an artist that put out a single and struggle to get views. Let's be fair. Okay. You have over the past 5 years, because I've been looking at it, we will say over the course of the past 5 years, and we talk the pandemic included. So let's say solid the past 2 years going into the pandemic, I have seen where you Rafi put out a single, it goes from 30 to you do 200 a day, 200,000 views a day.
Yeah.
Most of your music now over the past 5 years is over the million threshold.
Yes.
You hit million now. A million for you now is like how a new artist feels about a 10. What is that for you? How does it feel going from, because we see the growth, remember? We know Rafi from the first song from Girl You Start Me, you understand? The first music video from you, Girl You Start Me, is this the same sort of people in this room here is the men who would have shoot Girl You Start Me, you understand what I'm saying? So now, fast forward to now, how does it feel seeing the numbers grow from when you're struggling to get 10,000 to now a million is like nothing for Rafi?
Yeah, I mean, it's a growth, and that is what I think all artists would hope for. And I'm just fortunate that, you know, people are now gravitating to my music well over the last decade. And I'm really happy that they can accept my product. And it feels good, it motivates me to want to do more. And creating my own YouTube page did a lot to help that.
Right.
So, and having over 140,000 subscribers presently helps reach, you know, gravitate to that million faster, you know, like now I'm like Gunga Ghana recently crossed 8 million, and that's really an accomplishment for me. You know?
Of course.
It really encouraged us to want to put out more music. So over the pandemic, you would see me putting out like 12 to 13 songs for the last 2 years. And everybody keep asking me, why are you spending all this money on videos and songs and everything like that? It's not about that. It's about being relevant and reaching out to people that is in a pandemic. You know, it's just not for relevance, but it helps people in certain ways. And like the entertainment is that's all we had for the pandemic. What we had for the pandemic, we had our radio stations, we had video platforms like Netflix and whatnot, and you would see a lot of artists doing live performances, virtual live performances, and the only thing we could really offer was our music.
Right.
And I believe that in that situation, that instead of just falling off like everyone, well, I wouldn't say everyone, a lot of other artists as well contributed. I continued giving a contribution to my fans, and it really helped me because now they are thanking me for that, and I'm seeing it, and it's now like a big following. Like even when you look at some of the platforms and artists creating their live weekly live stream stuff, it helped them grow, and it also helped me grow. So I'm very thankful for that.
True that. And one of the things I love to do too, like I always say, I like to give the flowers. One of the things I always wanted to commend you for is when people see the numbers now, for those of you who think that you get to the million, as you heard him say, it took a while for the past decades, working. But one of the things that he does that people don't see, this is the don't see part. Rafi is one of the few men, I know this for a fact because I have reached out to him many times, is what we call a birthday performer. When I mean birthday performer, Rafi is the kind of man, well, you call him and say, well, I want to send a little video for somebody celebrating a birthday. And over the years, I've seen you do that so much, and a market that a lot of people don't know that you really control. I think you control it, is that wedding market.
Yeah, for sure.
You understand? People don't understand how that Ravi and Karma has been a band, I think, outside of any kind of season. They perform at weddings constantly, and people, you might know that there's a lot of people who believe in that band. Like hiring a band for weddings. It's a big market. And over the years, you might say, but how have you so much? Because I see somebody, I was in a little conversation with that the other day, and it was not bacchanal to say, but it was like people confused. Like, how have you all them followers, boy? Nah, they're buying this. I said, no, bro. Well, you have to understand. The work Ravi's put in, not because you're not seeing him performing in a chutney concert doesn't mean he's not working. Because I remember the days I passed, remember we have a personal relationship. I used to go by Ravi house for, I don't know, he'd come in my party, but I used to go by him and real cook in the backyard too, because he and the brother and them could real align, But we didn't talk about that, there's not the platform for that. But I have seen firsthand the amount that you will do weddings, like it had times, I remember it had a year, every weekend, Saturday and Sunday, we trying to get a rehearsal in, and Rafi keep going, nah boy, what happened wedding? I said, well, how much people getting married? At one point, I thought I thought used to invent wedding. Because you used to perform it. Am I lying?
No, you're not lying. There's a huge market for weddings, especially in our Indian diaspora. They like to go all out for their weddings. It's a big part of our tradition. It's a big
performances, but
yeah, people always want bands. You'll always see a lot of weddings having bands, as you said, at their receptions, and there are so many different nights that you could perform.
Right.
When somebody getting married, it's like 6 nights of them.
Yeah.
Six
So that's one day there.
And then the Monday too, they want to go, and all kind of the Tuesday, they might have Wednesday. So it's a lot of things happening. So there's a lot of work for like those who
the bands who do the weddings.
Yeah.
And over the years, you have been known to be like, I think if you're talking there are certain people in the business that have their spot. And I think, as you say, in the East Indian diaspora, you are the go-to person when it comes to that. I think Karma is the band that everybody, being honest, Karma is the band that will get the first call. If you're not available, well, then it will trickle down. It's like anything too, in the DJ world too. Right now, it's Marcus Williams. Marcus Williams control that DJ wedding vibe. So that's how it goes.
Yeah.
So TikTok, that you've been outside for a while. Now you are dubbed for want of a better word, the prince, in some cases, the king, the chutney guru, the boss of all bosses in chutney, the man.
Nah, you can just call me Rafi B, man.
Yeah, well, I could call it Rafi B, but that's going with what the people say. You understand what I'm saying? How does it really feel? Because the titles, you have that. You understand? The accolades, you have it. The respect, you have it. But what has been how you, as an individual, feels seeing yourself transitioned to, because you remember you battled with being the rum singer. And you prove people wrong, well not wrong, but you prove that you have the versatility to shift, because there was a couple of years where you didn't sing no rum tune.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah, stay away from the rum thing. And remember, and I see now you have a new trend, and that's what I want to talk to you about. I've realized now you love to sing about people's mother. Mothers is a thing you sing about plenty these days. It was about bread.
Just bread, that was years ago.
Yeah, now you're back again with... We're joking, but no, on a real though. How does it feel? What's it feeling like? We talk about the numbers. You said that, yes, it's a humbling feeling. But now to say, and you had to say, so sometimes you had to manifest things into existence. Let's not be naive. Honestly, you are, when you're talking chutney, your name have to be mentioned. You can't speak chutney and Trinidad and Tobago without mentioning Ravi. What's that been like for you?
It's an amazing feeling, you know. Ever since being way younger, I always wanted to be a star, because I grew up in music. I was born into music.
Right.
We had my dad, my uncle had a band. Band room was right next to my room, literally. I would always go in the band room, pick up the guitar, get buff, all kind of thing. Hey, don't touch the instrument, and finish up my homework and everything, just to go and sit down in the band room and just watch and learn. And I grew up in that, and I always, and as I said, manifestation. I always said to myself, one day I'll be a star. And I kind of just still working towards that, you know. But based on the question you asked me just now, how does it feel when songs become popular and whatnot? It's a great feeling. You know why? Because you would know this. It starts in the studio, and it's something in my head that I want to bring to life. And being able to do that with in studio, that is just like a whole feeling by itself. And then when they give that to people and they actually appreciate it, it's like, wow, it's it's so cool that you could take something that you have in your head and bring it to life and then make people appreciate it. It's really an honor. Like, it's really a great feeling.
So let me ask you something. I know you do the Bollywood stuff.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about like, if you, what is your thoughts on being featured? Like one day having the opportunity to be featured in a year.
Yeah.
Because I know you still love you.
Like I tell you, I want to act. I get to like this, want to act. Hey, this
say Shahrukh Khan call and say Ravi,
Mm-hmm.
have a small thing for you.
Yeah.
You're packing up and going.
Cameo, I did. What do you mean? That's one thing. It's something on my list.
No, but you could do it yourself though. How about Karma, executive and producing your own Bollywood style movie right here in
create a
Trinidad?
whole movie right here.
Like we really had to put it out in the atmosphere. It don't take much. You have everything. You the headliner. You have real people. You could call a real artist friend. You could call to come and get a little part,
And there's so much talented people in Trinidad that can act and sing and dance and everything. It's not a bad idea.
You dig? So we're taking a pause. I have to come back and talk to Rafi some more. I can't just bring him on my patio. Just to take a quick thing and run through. So keep it locked, don't get nowhere. This is about, so you understand, we on my porch, chilling out, and we're here. Also, remember to follow us on all the platforms there. Instagram is M&ETV Now, and Facebook is M&ETV Now. Keep it locked. We'll be back after this.
Want to bring Carnival home? Look no further. Courts is the venue. Chip to savings and fantastic finds for Mattress Mondays, TVs on the rocks, Soca sectionals, and much more. We've got quality and prices to make you jump and wave. Shop and get it now. Pay absolutely nothing for 30 days with Ready Finance. Make your home the venue. Visit a store near you. Courts, bringing value home. Special conditions apply. Offer runs from February 15th through March 1st, 2020.
Alexa, can you play my song, please?
Every day across Trinidad, Flow is connecting communities near and far. Our dedicated teams are always working to keep you connected to the world beyond your doorstep. Improving internet accessibility across Trinidad, one home at a time.
At Flow, we work hard for you, so you work hard for your family on the largest high-speed network.
Connecting you to more every day with Flow.
The 2022 Chutney Soca Monarch. 15 of the top Chutney Soca artists in the world. 5 for the 2 biggest titles in Chutney Soca. Will G.I. retain his crown? Will Nisha reign in 2022 as the Queen of Chutney Soca? Special opening performance by the world's greatest Chutney Soca artist, Ravi B, and his full band, Karma, featuring Nisha B and Abishai and the Kalnayak Dance Academy. Hosted by our very own non-news anchor, Kenneth Superstar, and Big Rich the Kungalungs. All artists backed up by Wizzy and Avatar. Saturday, 26 February, we feature one of the biggest productions in Trinidad and Tobago's Taste of Carnival. Limited tickets are available. All public health protocols will be observed, and all patrons must show proof of vaccination. Call us at 653-2908. WhatsApp your ticket reservations at 789-3874, or send us an email at southexevents@gmail.com. The 2022 Chutney Soca Market is sponsored by TSTT, Extra Foods, Stand Steel, Tropicus Beach Resort, U97, TTT, White Oak, Magnum, and the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and the Arts.
Yes, guys, welcome. Be inside the house of Soca. We're chilling in my house, on my patio. I have my friend Rafi B here, the king of the thing, you understand? A river boss by all rights. One of my favorite songs him is Birdie, Cora for Birdie, one of my favorites. And I no apologies, that's one of my favorites. It's one of these songs I always love to play, listen to, and jam to. But here, this I can't let you leave without asking some questions we always ask when you come and chill by me. Outside of your fridge and television, what is one of the appliances in your house that is used the most?
Couch.
You sleep on the couch and thing?
I mean, I sit up on the couch, I relax. I just relax, do my work, I always on my laptop. Yeah.
Nice.
I have a spot right in the corner. My house here is like this. Yeah.
All right, cool. And where's that chill day for Ravi? Like a chill day outside of the recording? Where's a basic chill day outside of Ravi be the chutney star?
Yeah, a chill day for me is just Netflix, you know, or HBO, and we watching movies.
Yeah,
I'm
movie
a
man.
big movie fan. Right now, I'm watching the whole Harry Potter.
Wow.
I never got to see it, so I started from one. I now reached the sixth one. It's eight Harry Potters. So on the sixth episode right now.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. So we in the chutney time. I know you're a guest performer. Are you a guest performer at the Chutney Monarch?
At the Monarch? Yeah, of course. We'll be opening at 8 o'clock with the band.
Right.
Carmen Nisha is going to be there, Abishai, myself. And yeah, the Chutney Soca Monarch is going to be really huge. They said the production looks amazing.
Serious.
We're looking forward to some of the stars going to be there. GI is defending. Kenneth.
Talking about GI.
I
know, see, he's sending me a WhatsApp asking me if I cooking good by me. Only GI is outside my place asking if I Korean good because he hear Rafi by me. You understand?
Tell him come
so
in.
yeah, what? Let me take a little break. Let me go and bring in GI because I hear you outside looking and see, oh, you greedy so boy. I'll keep it locked. We coming back.
Want to bring Carnival home? Look no further. Courts is the venue. Chip to savings and fantastic finds for Mattress Mondays, TVs on the rocks, Soca sectionals, and much more. We've got quality and prices to make you jump and wave. Shop and get it now. Pay absolutely nothing for 30 days with Ready Finance. Make your home the venue. Visit a store near you. Courts, bringing value home. Special conditions apply. Offer runs from February 15th through March 1st, 2022.
Hi, I'm Darren.
Hi, I'm Anastasia. And join us every Tuesday for the new special feature at 8 p.m. on M&ETV.
The crossing's countdown, it's on. That was good, Richard. That's good. Wait, I hear the alarm from a 4x4. Coming back.
4x4? 4x4? Last time I talked to this boy, he had an 80 wagon. See you again.
She's beautiful,
talented, and this is her time.
You have me singing 911 emergency.
TNT, you are invited to Soca with her.
Soca with her.
Special edition.
Celebrating a star who has arrived. The Queen of Soca, Patrice Roberts.
I know, drink water and mind my business.
Alongside the superstars of Soca, backed by the 18 band, all in one amazing show.
Carnival Wednesday, February 23rd at Naparima Bowl Amphitheatre.
Tickets available at islandeticket.com.
Bellini's Drug Mart, Sutton Street, San Fernando.
For more information, call 774-5555.
All health and safety protocols in full effect.
Better days are coming, change your ways.
Carnival Wednesday, February 23rd.
2022. Soca with her.
The 2022 Chutney Soca Monarch. 15 of the top Chutney Soca artists in the world. 5 for the 2 biggest titles in Chutney Soca. Will G.I. retain his crown? Will Nisha reign in 2022 as the Queen of Chutney Soca? Special opening performance by the world's greatest Chutney Soca artist, Ravi B, and his full band, Karma, featuring Nisha B and Abishai and the Kalnayak Dance Academy. Hosted by our very own non-news anchor, Kenneth Superstar, and Big Rich the Kungaloops. All artists backed up by Wizzy and Avatar. Saturday, 26th February, we feature one of the biggest productions in Trinidad and Tobago's Taste of Carnival. Limited tickets are available. All public health protocols will be observed, and all patrons must show proof of vaccination. Call us at 653-2908. WhatsApp your ticket reservations at 789-3874. Or send us an email at southexevents@gmail.com. The 2022 Chutney Soca Monarch is sponsored by TSTT, Extra Foods, Stand Steel, Tropicus Beach Resort, U97, TTT, White Oak, Magnum, and the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and the Arts.
Yes, Guys, we on my patio. This is the house of Soca, and this man blowing a set of horn outside my place. I want to welcome not just any and anybody. This man is looking to take a hat trick this year. The last 2 Chutney Monarchs, this is the king right here, GI. What's going on, my friend?
What's happening? You want to respond?
Nah. Oh God, I was talking to Ravi thing with that.
Ravi tell me you was coming
You just
south.
here, I down here, you want to come and cause back.
Ravi tell me coming south. You can say where you coming south to do. But welcome to San, my brother.
Our house everywhere. Our house everywhere. Richer.
You like farmer?
Yeah, our house everywhere. Our house everywhere. You know, they do Soca house now. We in the Soca. Our house everywhere.
But thanks opening the doors, though.
Of course. So all is well, bro.
All is well.
Well, you are on the verge of doing something great. We'll get to that later.
Yes.
You understand? We'll get to that later. What I want to find out is becoming the Chutney Monarch King and entering into the pandemic and all of that. What has been like for you? Because I know everybody found clever ways to stay centered and do different things. Outside of the music, what have you been doing to this, to stay grounded?
I mean, when the pandemic had now hit in 2020, I mean, it started in 2019 into 2020. I won my first Chutney Soca Monarch. We still had a carnival that year. That was what I did when I did Anna. So I had a busy carnival, hectic carnival season, and winning Chutney Soca Monarch, thinking, well, hey, I win my first one.
Yeah, nice like a pie.
I do that hand luggage every week. I know this gonna happen.
Yeah.
But we were able to do a lot of team building amongst the GI family. Everybody that works alongside GI works with GI, and that was a success for us. I was able to write and produce my winning song for 2021 during that time.
Right.
So the concept came about, Drink Together came about whilst playing all fours, making a cook by me, chilling, We found that time actually as a team to become stronger and become one. And the idea Drink Together came about from doing things like that.
Right.
As together, And with that, it stemmed into Chutney Soca Monarch 2021.
Right.
Within the Chutney Soca Monarch 2021. In 2020, we were able to do a lot of charity work as well. I was able to allocate a certain amount of funds for my winnings that year. I mean, that's when we was getting a nice, all right, piece of pie.
Yeah.
Management was able to allocate about $60,000 in that year to do charity work, and we were basically driving around Trinidad and Tobago and looking actually for people. We were going and doing our own groundwork, and I went and gave those stuff with my own hands,
right.
And that we did that with wholly and solely ourselves. No asking for no help from no grocery or no, business entities then. We did it as GI being the reigning Chutney Soca Monarch at that point in time. And in that, we felt really good that we were able to do that. But then in 2021, we weren't able to do it because the winnings from Chutney Soca Monarch was so small. But yet we were grateful to be able to be a part of the competition and be on the stage. And then, you as an artist yourself, it was a real go-over season for us all. It still is. But I mean, we all found our way to, to maneuver accordingly and survive.
Right.
I was fortunate last year from June to December to be on tour. But the only thing is I had to sacrifice being away from my family for that period of time. Because, the lockdown, when you went, you couldn't come back.
Right.
So I had to stay and base out in the US, New York to be exact, from June until December. Then I came back home in December. And then I had to go back out. So from December to now, I flew maybe 10 times. So I had to sacrifice a lot, but then we had to find a way to keep the thing rolling, to keep the ball going. So I mean, there's a lot we all went through, not only myself. I can speak on behalf of all artists in Trinidad and Tobago and around the world. I mean, Soca and Chutney Soca, I could speak on behalf of us all because we all went through the same thing.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
I mean, at that point in time last year, Farmer won Soca Monarch, I won Chutney Soca Monarch, and even Farmer and I, we had a conversation and he was like, boy, but how are we going to deal with this? But at the end, I told how I looked at it is that God actually opened some sort of doorway for us to, be able to travel and be able to make some sort of income, to keep the family afloat and keep the bills, because the bills keep coming, the bills will keep coming. So, you know, as much as we maybe have friends in Tech and have friends all over the place.
You have a friend in Tech?
Well,
for you.
Yeah, but that don't stop the bill. You know?
I'm not going to tell you, send me number, WhatsApp me number, because if you have a friend there, I want a virgin there too, because
yeah, but that didn't stop the bill.
We need it.
Yeah, so yeah, I found ways. You know?
That's good. So you've been through there. So now you're looking at preparations for, as I said earlier at the top, when you just sat down, something that has never been done in Chutney.
Yeah.
Which is you have the chance to get the hat trick.
Yeah, to be the first and the youngest as well, to win three titles in a row. Jai did it 9 times, but never did it 3 in a row.
Right.
I think his last one he tied, but this is the first time. This is going to be history once we are able to go on our stage and bring home the title, which I am confident enough that we can do. We have brought a lot of new things to the stage. The show itself, when GI comes onto that stage, people, you know, they expect something grand, something great. I mean, just like we would have in Soca Monarch, you know, certain individuals like Faye and them will come on the stage, you know, baby going and sing all kind of thing, you know.
Yeah.
But Galen come on, you know, the whole place is fire, you know. So we have seen things. I think I hear Galen came down from a helicopter.
It wasn't a helicopter. He tried to scale across the sea and stick.
Right.
He had a yay stick.
Oh, I thought I stick.
Yeah,
right,
he
right.
stick. He tried to slide in and play Spider-Man and he stick. The spider didn't come out. You had to start over.
Right. So, you know, we brought things. I mean, like last year was virtual. So we had to find ways in theater now. At SAPA, you know, being in a theater, it's very difficult to do certain things. You have no fireworks. You have no pyros going off. You have none of these things going on. So you have to find ways now to maneuver
and enhance your performance.
Yes.
So let me ask this though. Let me just take you back a bit, right? Who you would say, because one of the things you just mentioned is the youngest. If it happens, you'll be the youngest.
Yes. First and youngest.
First and youngest. Right. And as I knew you coming on the scene in the earlys, and as you say, when you was a small man when you was in the scene.
I actually used to sing with Ravi them back then when I knew.
Right, that's why I'm not going to say you come in singing with Ravi and them in the
16,
early.
17 years.
As a youth man. So I want to know, I wanted to ask, who was, back then, who was the inspiration? Who you would say, you could say, listen, this is the person who gave me a break and allow you to flex your muscles, because you know over the years you would have gone different things, you would have learned different things. But who is, if you had to single out anybody to say, well, this is the person I really patterned my thing after or wanted to be like or gave me the opportunity to be now in this position?
To be honest, I think every artist at that point in time would have added to that, because everybody had their style and doing the thing. You would look up to everybody. You know, you look up to the Marshalls, the Raymonds, the this one, the that one. You know, and you would be like, at some point you want to be like he, but then at some point you want to be like he. At some point you want to be like this one. I'd always say to be my local artist then, because I always have a thing for local music now. Not putting down the foreign thing, you know, but I think what happened locally is what really, you know, gave me that little drive. And I had to say, you know, where it started is with Karma. And I have to say Arnold is responsible for giving me that break, which is Ravi's brother.
Right.
Because if he didn't give me that break, it wouldn't have a start.
Right.
And that's where the birth of General Imran started, and then we transitioned into GI.
Right.
So, you know, after spending 11 years being in bands, Karma and Dilnadan, I spent 4 years in Karma and 7 years in Dilnadan. After that, you know, I decided, you know, it's time for me to really look after my own thing now.
Right.
You know, and then we rebranded from General Imran to GI, and then 7 years ago, that is where the GI journey started, and I was able to capture 2 Chutney Soca Monarchs. I was able to work with Beanie Man. I was able to do so many things, you know, opposed to when you're working with bands. And I am most definitely grateful for being a part of those families, because I was able to learn and nurture and push myself now into what we have at present, which is GI. So I think both bands, Karma and Dilnadan, should and could hold their heads high to say that, you know what, there's a seed from our tree.
Right.
You know?
Of course,
and big respect to them too, you know. At the end of the day, Ravi and I, we spent a lot of time together on tour. Raymond and myself, we spent a lot of time together on tour. And I was able to learn.
Right.
You know, I am not the type, and Ravi and Raymond will know that I'm not the type to ask too many questions, but I observe. I am also musically inclined. I play keyboards. Most of my stuff, actually all my music, I am I play a big role in it, in the production of my music and the direction of where I want to go, and even my writing and what I write and how I want to go along with my career. So, I mean, as I said before, just before, both guys or both bands should be able to hold their heads high when they see GI and be like, you know what, we were part of that, in the sense of nurturing this artist to being who he is today.
Got you. So we're getting ready, and I want to tell you congratulations. But before you leave from a place, there's some things we always ask people. What is your leisure time? What is something GI like to do outside of the music?
But outside of the music, I mean, honestly speaking, I like a little cook, a little line, sip a beer, old talk, play a little old foes. At times play a little PS5, you know.
Oh yeah, gamer too.
Yeah, I like to game. Yeah, I like to game. I like my Call of Duty and things.
Oh, right.
I play online with a lot of little kids all over the world. Real people just add me a GI, add me the, you know, thing. I mean, I'm playing with them, chilling with them, you know. I have 2 sons, so them into the gaming too, and we, you know, 3 of us, you know, into the gaming. I like my little FIFA, I like my little NBA, you know, so I like my little gaming, but I like to spend time with my team. I like to spend time with my crew of people who always are around me, because we don't get to spend that time. I'm always away. I'm always on tour. We always conversing via a WhatsApp group or a phone call. We never get the time to actually sit and make a cook. And especially in this time and where I was outside for so long. So now I come back into Trinidad. As soon as we land into Trinidad, I was shooting the music video for my new son, and I went to Guyana, come back, going back to Guyana, come back. So, you know, we had a hectic schedule. So now that not getting that time now, we're preparing for Chutney Soca Monarch. We don't have that time. Everybody, we have like 10 different people in 10 different locations in the country right now. You understand? And I just hear, I mean, I happen to hear you in South.
And I'll give me that respect, and I love that.
Yeah,
I love
South,
that. Thank you.
I'm running around close.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that.
I'm here in South. All we busy and preparing. Try going in South now.
I appreciate
Ravi tell me coming, so I go knock on your blowing horn outside.
Yeah, but don't do that again, please. This is a residential area.
Sorry, sir. Nobody security allow me in in the big gate in front? Yeah, allow me. I just tell him it's GI, and he's like, yeah.
They know you too, but still, it's a residential area.
No, but he thought it was a fete inside.
So, guys, I want to thank my brother for passing. I want to tell you congratulations, all the best tomorrow in the competition. And once it come out in your favor, we will talk again. As you say, you are on the footstep, on the doorstep of doing something great.
Yes.
You understand? So I want to tell you in front, congratulations on that.
This is going to be history once we can make it happen, and I believe we can. It's going to be history. It will go down in the books, the Chutney Soca books, and it will go down in the books of Trinidad and Tobago, that GI.
The youngest
and
the first
to ever win
hat-trick in the Chutney Monarch. So guys, this is the House of Soca. Remember, it's brought to you all courtesy Courts bringing value home right here on M&ETV. Remember the trivia. I don't want you all to forget the trivia. Let me give you it one more time. The trivia, today's trivia. What year and where was the first Soca Monarch held? You have a couple more minutes to answer. Remember, you're sending those answers. Just go on the IG or Facebook, and that's at Courts TNT to send your answer, and continue to follow us on all social media platforms. When I say all, I mean all. Instagram is M&ETV now. Facebook is the sign and M&ETV now. And this is the House of Soca. I'm your boy Jaiga. Until next time, stay safe. As we say, great is the art form, and it will always prevail. We gone. Come out.
I bring music to make you dance, yes. Don't refuse it, it's like walking footsteps. It's natural, yeah. Like a baby crying for the first time. Like Anya with her first design.